In this video, I want to answer the question for you: what should my local newsletter cover? I've been asked this a few times recently, and I'll help you come up with a system to figure out exactly what you should be writing about, what subheadings you should be including. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll also share with you a prompt that you can put into any AI tool, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, whatever you want to do, any free tool, to help you figure out what are the best sections for you to cover. But I would go through this process, okay? So the first thing you've got to do is think about, who am I writing for? Okay, who do I want to provide value for? Is your newsletter going to be for local business owners? Are you going to be connecting local business owners together, thinking about networking and having sort of a local B2B newsletter? Are you looking at mums specifically, or are you going to go for parents? Okay, because then you're going to be writing about completely different things to whether you're talking to local business owners. Is it foodies? So are you in an area where there's quite a lot of restaurants, quite a lot of nightlife, and you want to talk to people in the local area about restaurants and food? Maybe there's something with the music scene. Is it just locals in general with a disposable income? So you're going to be targeting sort of young professionals and those people that are out on the weekends enjoying themselves, going to restaurants. Maybe you're going to go for sort of slightly older crowd of people that have done all the family stuff like that. They've got money and they want to go out and spend that money on doing nice things in the local area. And what this is going to be called is your avatar, basically. You need to create the person that you're going to be talking to in each edition in your mind. So if it's mums, how old is this mum? What does she have going on in her life every week? What is her stresses? What can you do to make her life easier? You know, what age are her kids? Those kind of things. What does she enjoy doing with them? What is she going to find value from if you include it in the newsletter? And what I would just do is I would just brainstorm a list of things once you have got that avatar created. Okay, so the next thing is make a list or ask AI for a list of things that that person might be interested in. So when you've thought about, you know, what are they doing on a day-to-day basis? What age are they? What are they problem are you trying to solve for them? What value are you trying to provide for them? Then make a list of things that they might be interested in. And I would aim for over 10, ideally 15 things. So for example, with parents, it's things to do on the weekend. It's restaurants that are child friendly. It's free activities. It might be sort of things that have more of an educational theme. Whereas when you're talking about people with a disposable income, it's going to be things like local food trucks, pop-up events. It might be music, it might be arts, it might be new restaurant openings, things like that. So you know who you're talking to, and make a list. And as I said, at the end, I'll give you a prompt that you can use if you want to put it into AI that will get you working and get you started on identifying areas that people, your avatar, might be interested in. Then what I would do is I would go and find people that you know, so who are your avatar, and just have an informal conversation with them. You don't need to sit there and go, I have a newsletter and this is what I'm thinking of including. Just have a general chat with them and just say, you know, what things do you find it really difficult to sort out in life? You know, do you find it easy to find free events to do with your kids? Would you be interested in going to restaurant openings? Do you find it easy to find them? You know, just find somebody who is close to your avatar and have a little chat with them and just do a little bit of background research. And then what you want to do is you want to take that list, as long as you get it, whether it's 8, 10, 15 things, and get it down to 4 or 5. And that will be your starting point for your local newsletter. Now, it doesn't have to stay like that. It can change over time, but that is what I would do. Now, you can go away and try and do some competitor research if you want, but what we really want to do is we want to talk to locals. And just because a set of categories works in one place, in one country, doesn't mean it will work in another one. So you do want to make sure that you're actually testing it out and talking to people in your local area. And don't be afraid to change things up, mix things up a bit. So as I said, I will give you a little prompt that you can put in AI if you want to test it out. That's down in the description of this video. And you'll also find our AI newsletter generator. You can use that in order to test out using AI to write your newsletter for you. Just go to the homepage of this YouTube channel, click on the link section. You'll be able to find it there, test it out. Any feedback, let us know. We'll see you in the next one.